right, guys, so we're back for Smokn Convos. Hopefully you saw the previous episode or heard it wherever you get podcasts. I'm back today with Miss Kim over here.
What's up?
And we have Miss Caroline here as well.
Hey, that's my code name. You can't call me by the code name, Beezy. You can't call me by not outside of here. Not outside. We can't do that.
What's up?
But yes, it's Caroline in the flesh.
I already forgot what your other name is.
No, it's just Caroline. I'm not remixing it for the podcast. I listen. I hate my nickname. So my name is Caroline. So the only nickname I have is Carol, and I
How is
absolutely
this like the
hate
first
that
time
name.
I'm hearing this?
You know, because you can't really put Caroline any other way. You know, it's
Carol? Who calls you Carol?
just very few people.
I'm about to say, that does not go with anything of how you look. Carol?
Yeah. No, I feel like Carol sounds like an old Caucasian lady.
That's what I was going to say, but without saying it, you know?
I always thought Caroline was kind of a Caucasian name, too.
I call her C Murder.
That makes more sense.
She does. She calls
Shout
me
out
sometimes.
to C Murder.
You know, I always wonder how people come up with, like, nicknames, like, with my parents. Like, their nickname for me is Dia. And I'm like, where is that anywhere close to Hafiza? And then my dad always tries to come up with, like, a sweet story and says, you know, because you're the light of my life in Hindi.
Oh, Dia. And Dia is Dia, like the beginning of the day. When
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Dia.
yeah.
Dia.
So, like,
that's actually kind of beautiful.
It is beautiful, but then when you try to explain it to someone, like, they're like, oh, but why did you need a nickname that's so very different than what your actual name is?
Do a lot of Bengali people do that?
Yeah, so, like, usually, funny enough, like, for example, my dad, like, all of his brothers all have the same first name. So, like, most people have a nickname for every single sibling.
Wow, that's different. All of the brothers have the same
First name and last name, yeah. So the middle name is the only thing that's different.
That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, but confusing if you're, like, working in any ID office, be like, y'all have the same name.
If you put your brother onto a job, it's like you guys are gonna have the same name at work. I don't know, it's crazy, but it's cool, but it's crazy.
I love it.
That was a dope fact. My mom, her name is Gracia, which means thank you. She was born on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Nice.
that makes sense.
But everyone calls her Kelly. Kelly is nowhere in her name.
Really?
Everyone calls her Kelly.
Does she know where it comes from?
No, she asked her parents, and I think she told me that her godmother had just come up with it. Like, you're Kelly, that's it.
Oh.
So now everyone calls her Kelly.
Wow.
No one calls her by her first name.
Wow.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's so interesting. What about you, Kim?
Everybody just call me Kim.
I love it. Just raw.
Kim. I just tell them, like, call me Kim. You know? Some people be like, Kimmy. You know? And then this
Or
one,
mine will be like when I'm pissed at you.
Yeah.
Kimberly Ann.
Kimberly Ann. Hey, where Ann come from? Now you doing what you don't like being done.
Mommy do the same thing now. She said, I'm going to take a page from a freezer. Kimberly Ann. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, that's
Oh, wow. Kimberly Ann. Got it.
That's what she said. I'm going to put that middle name right in there and boom. I don't have a middle name.
That's why it's
not
Ann.
Keisha?
No. I always say that Kim Keisha.
Oh, wow. Nah, the whole time I really thought your middle name was
Shout out to all the Keisha. But you know what? No. True story. I don't have a middle name. It's just Kimberly Blue.
Oh, okay.
Me neither. No middle name.
No middle name?
No.
Wow.
What about you? No, I think you have one,
I
right?
do. I dislike it.
You don't have to say it.
I'll say I don't mind, but I don't like it. It's Nicole.
That sounds nice.
You know, I feel like I just got two white names. That's why I love my last name so much. I wear it on my chest every day. I love my last name because it's unique and it doesn't sound too much of anything to me.
I like Nicole.
You're gonna call her that now? I have a
Nicole.
feeling that's where it's gonna go.
Oh
now.
no, please don't. I actually have some bad memories
With Nikki?
with Nicole. Yeah.
So
I
stick
do.
with C Murder.
That's still
C murder. We can do a C murder.
I like come see Murder in the house.
You know what's funny? Like for Brendan's name, which is my husband, he always says, you know, like his name is super white, like his whole name. But then he told me that his parents like put it that way. So like if they were applying for a job, it wouldn't be based on what his color is. It's based on his resume. You would think that he's Caucasian.
That was a smart one.
That is
That's
scary.
interesting.
But
Mother-in-law
that's
smart that way.
Scary as fuck.
Right?
She
Isn't
probably-
it crazy?
The fact that people think to do, I mean, hey, it's a good idea. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea. But, yo, maybe it's not a good idea. What the fuck? That shit is just mind fucking me. Because to think that people actually have to change their name or
To
put
get a
their
job.
kids at a certain
Yeah.
name.
To get in
Let
certain
me tell you
schools.
guys something. Someone that we know told me what they named their son. But she told me that it was derived from an African name. The name does not sound African.
Wow.
Interesting.
And I'm like, when she's telling me this, I'm like, but that's not African. But I just minded my business. But it's weird. To me, I felt like she was doing what you just explained. Like, I'm gonna give this person this name instead because
it's more politically right.
Right. Right.
So
I feel like you have more to say on this, Kim, because based on the fact that like your parents have told you a lot historically of why that might be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's your take on it? Why do you think?
a lot of people do that. Like as far as changing names, I remember my mom and dad used to tell me, even artists, that's not their names.
Right.
Those are just stage names.
Keith Sweat.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make everybody sweat. Shout out
Right.
Keith Sweat.
Shout out Keith Sweat.
I can't with you.
I remember I saw Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat probably don't remember me because he's seen a lot of girls in their drawers. But, sorry. I thought Keith Sweat was... Sorry, I don't want to take...
Nah, you're good.
Side note, girls.
We all want the side notes.
Side
We
note,
here
side
for that.
But I saw Keith Sweat was down on East 8th Street on Astor Place. And he was rolling with his friend. So me and my friend at the time was going into the store. She said, yo, that's Keith Sweat. I said, where? So I'm busy looking up like I'm prepared to see somebody tall. When I looked down, I said, oh, shit, where's your height?
Oh, he's short?
Yeah, he's short.
What's his height?
It gotta be maybe 6 feet, 5'11", 6 feet.
Oh, okay. That's
For everyone who doesn't know, Miss Kimberly with these long legs is because this Miss Kimberly is real tall out
I'm
here.
very tall out
We
here.
all short compared to her.
And I'm single.
Single men out here, you taller than her, she looking for you.
She looking for him 6'4" and up, just saying.
6'4" and up.
But by the way, Kim, what is your limit with your height? Just saying, because I know that was a big topic for us before. So tell me, what is your limit when you're dating guys?
We want the tea, Kimberly.
My exes might be looking at
Forget it.
I'm not shouting you out because but he was short. Like he was like 5'5".
Wait. So,
About 5'5".
But you didn't answer her question.
Oh,
yeah,
about
like
him.
what do you need?
Oh, give me 6'4" and better.
6'4" and better?
So I'll take 6 feet.
6 feet
I'll
and
be
better?
fair, guys. 6 feet.
She said, I'll give y'all a shot. I'll give y'all a shot,
She said I'll give you a chance.
They probably say who she thinks she is.
She's Kim Keisha. That's who she is. Okay?
Right. Yeah, when Kim Keisha is activated, Kim Keisha get activated. My girls know. I don't want y'all to see that yet. But anyway.
But yeah, tell me what you were saying with your parents of why they thought the name was a certain way.
They always have to because according to, I hate to say this, but some Caucasians identify you by your name. You know what I mean? Like you don't look like a Kimberly. You look like a Malika or whatever. Because they associate a name like Malika with a black girl. Whereas you have a bunch of Kimberlys that are Caucasian.
Spanish, black
Kimberlys,
Kimberlys, white Kimberlys. Kimberlys could be anybody.
Right. So when I hear things like that, I think it's foolish. Because it doesn't matter. I mean, listen to me. You got Jack the Ripper. Look up his name. He has a normal name, but the dude committed serial. He was a serial killer.
What was Jack the Ripper's name?
We gotta look that up. We gotta Google that. I'm interested. But but it is a normal name. It's a normal name, and he was a serial killer.
But let's play devil's advocate here, right? So I primarily think it's because if you're working in a corporation or somewhere, right?
Right, you shouldn't have those names.
No, but it shouldn't. I feel like it shouldn't be that anyone's name should be on the application. I feel like it should just be your qualifications.
That's
right?
it. That's
that would make more sense, right?
That like an anonymous resume?
Yeah.
I like that.
Great.
I like that.
But the only
like
thing
that.
is, usually people's emails are their first and last name. So then, what would that?
So you get rid of that whole top part and you look at like all of what your credentials are.
Wait, is this Jack the Ripper's name?
Aaron Kosminski.
Kosminski.
So maybe some type of Slavic.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah.
That's a long ass name.
Well, Aaron will, yes, you will get a job.
Right.
The last name,
I'm not
people,
sure.
depending on
Yeah.
whoever's hiring.
Yeah, depending on who's hiring. Yeah. You know, there are people that are like afraid of Albanians. That they be like, yo, Albanians will put you in a fucking backseat of a car and tell you what.
Yeah, that's like I don't know, it's very much a stereotype. Like, one of my husband's friends is actually Albanian, and, you know, there's a very much idea of what he is without actually getting to know him just because of where his family's from.
Right.
Yeah. And I think it's also the neighborhoods. A lot of Albanian families grew up in like more like low income neighborhoods. A lot of them did move in that way.
Yeah.
So like I guess picking up whatever's
really.
So
my neighborhood is like Albanian Italian,
Mm-hmm.
but it's slowly changing now. But the Albanians there, they're very well off. Like they be wearing this Gucci, this Prada.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, oh wow, and I feel like that's like a part of their culture is like branding themselves with these, you know, different
what
name
you
brands.
think about that?
It could be. I think maybe it has to do with like European culture because they're very like into their labels, right? But for them also, I feel like that's every day. For us, maybe like a Gap is what for them is the same thing as like wearing a Coach, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about that, but probably maybe.
Absolutely.
I've noticed though there are a lot of not only them, there's Africans too. No, shout out to my African people, all my people. I'm loving it. I love their styles. But if you look at Young Rich and Famous, it comes on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Young Rich. I watch it. I wish we could do a review. Maybe we could do a review one of these days. But love the show. But they're about their richness, their and their
the fact that
they got
show
that
the
persona.
other side.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's interesting that Versace and all these other random brands, they're probably just regular 100% cotton shirts.
It
but
is.
they could sell that shit for $250 because it says Versace on it.
Listen, a logo
There
is
you go,
worth a
see?
lot
Shout out
of
Versace.
money.
Shout
Like,
out Versace.
we're not shouting out Versace. Abusing your power in Taiwan, Indonesia, all these Asian countries. We're not shouting you out.
Yeah, they paying them kids less
50
than
cents an
50
hour
cents an
less.
hour.
Okay, I hate to be like the bearer of bad news, but most brands you probably love have.
You're
that.
Oh, I
right.
believe it.
You're absolutely right. But look, I can't make my
But
own
look
clothes
at
now.
that.
Come
It
on.
was a long time
You
ago.
could.
That's
You really
tough.
want to. You
That's
could.
tough.
A long time ago.
24 hours in a day?
No. Like, I think it's some years back. They did an article. I'm going to find it.
What is it?
I don't know if it was in the New York Times or whatever, but they was talking about this kid who lived over there in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And he made these Nike sneakers, right? And I guess somebody found out in the Nike Corporation. They paid him what he's supposed to be getting paid. He was getting money.
Nike did that?
Yeah, Nike. I was surprised. Maybe
Shout
somebody
out to
read
Nike.
it. But I gotta get that article out. But he was getting paid less for all the Air Force Ones. Shout out to Jordan. I'm not gonna talk about
That man had a great mama who took care of him for his whole life.
Shout out to Jordan.
Jordan's mom.
Shout out people to Jordan. I'm trying not to be too shady. Next time I will bring my shades to get on.
We'll
Mr.
continue
Jordan.
on that one.
That'll be a nice debate with you about Jordan because Jordan, you're so nice with your bald head.
How tall is Michael Jordan?
Oh, he over 6.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think about maybe
some of these basketball
6'5".
players be 7 feet.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Looking up like jaw dropping like how are humans that big?
And Shaq, like.
Shout out to Mr. O'Neal.
He's got great memes, yo. He's got great memes. Jordan too got some good memes.
They just have good energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Who,
relatable.
who have good
Okay,
energy?
Kim. All right,
Well,
keep Kim.
Why you ask him? Why you ask who has good energy?
I say Shaq definitely have good energy.
Yes, he does.
Okay,
He
that's
looks like a
my
good
dog.
time.
Shout out
He
O'Neal.
looks like a good
But
time.
Jordan, me and him is not friends yet.
Why?
You want a different day to talk about it, Kim?
I'm gonna listen, you're gonna see me coming in here, people. Let me keep it a
Hot.
buck. Let me keep it a buck.
Uh-oh,
I'm coming in with my notes, okay? Because
Getting real
it's gonna
steamy
get
in
real.
here.
Because Jordan, let me tell you, he did his wife wrong. Shout out to Miss Juanita, former Jordan.
All
Okay,
right.
my girl, she handled her business. Okay, she keep it. What I like about Amaya about her, she keep her business to herself.
That's beautiful.
And that's being
that there's a
grown woman.
superpower in that. Mm-hmm. There is a superpower in being private.
Say that again for the people in the back.
Yep.
She ain't missing shit from Jordan. She got what she wanted. She got her money.
She's a smart woman.
And she's good with it. She's now here. She's involved, I know, in a lot of charities. You know, which one day I hope we could get into some
that's
stuff
how you
like
make...
that. That's what we trying to do. Because, you know, let me tell you something. Truth be told, we all want to make $1 and get there to where we want to be, right? But, you can't take the money with you to your grave, right? So I always think that money is recycled. I get it, and I'm going to eventually give back, you know? So that's what I want us to get to a place, girls, where we can
Yeah, that's like a big philosophy, I think, for a lot of people, where, like, if you give back, you'll never be poor. No. God will, in my beliefs at least, I believe God will give you 2 times as much of whatever you gave, right?
Mm-hmm. There's a saying, it says, you know, it always comes back tenfold.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why you always remain graceful no matter what. Always operate with love, peace, happiness, and you should be fine.
Humbleness is a very big thing.
You know, there's this guy, I don't know if y'all familiar with him, Mr. Lewis. Shout out to Devin Lewis. He used to be down with Puffin him. You're gonna hear a lot about Mr.
I believe you. But one thing I do want us to talk about today, because we did talk about labels and stuff, is Kylie Jenner. Big label person. Yeah. And the whole, you know, news that came out about her finally admitting that she had plastic surgery done.
Wait. She's been trying to say that's her natural face.
Oh, that's why I feel like we gotta talk about it, right?
See,
why are you lying like that, Kylie? Come on now.
Wow.
And her sisters too, talking about that ass is real, baby. That ass ain't real, baby.
Allegedly.
The legs don't match the booty.
Yeah, it don't.
Need I say more?
It look like stilts. Oh, sorry. Lord, forgive me. I'm shaking on the media. Shout out, Kylie.
So in this particular, for this particular situation, this is applying, you know, after the whole lip thing came out that she was getting like fillers or whatever. Now it came out that, you know, she did end up having a boob job, right? And she was claiming this whole time that, you know, this was natural. It happened because she was pregnant. And that's how she got her curves. And then I think I read somewhere, maybe on E! Or something, that she was finally coming out with it because they have a platform. And a lot of younger people watch their platform. And she doesn't want them to feel like their body is how it is without modification. Like, this is how ideally it came to be, right? Mm. My issue with this personally is that I feel as though this is still like a publicity thing. Because I feel like maybe her brand is becoming something that people don't talk about anymore. Mm-hmm. And if she talks back to like something that people maybe still are interested in, which is her body, maybe that's why she's finally saying, you know, yes, I did have plastic surgery in this particular place.
So it's like she's trying to remain relevant?
That's how I feel. I don't know if that's how both of you feel. And maybe mine is an unpopular opinion, but that's literally how I see it.
Well, have we did any research on how her company is doing? We gotta find out.
Well, let's talk about it. Have you heard anything about her company recently? Do you see people using her products anymore like that?
I remember when it first came out, I used to hear a lot of girls talking about her lip and stuff. And I knew people who used it, and they said it was okay. They didn't say it was the bomb, but it was alright. Like, it wasn't like a conversation like Sephora, Mac, Fenty.
Yeah.
You know, none of NARS. Shout out to all those brands. But, I don't hear that no more.
Me neither. I went to
So you might be going to something. Maybe she's doing that.
Yeah, maybe she's falling off.
Yeah.
You know. What about you, Carolyn? Have you used any of her products before?
Yeah, I actually maybe like 3 years ago or 4 years
Right.
ago, I bought like a lip liner
Yeah.
and a lipstick red, and I bought one for my mom. To be really honest with you, it was really effective.
Oh,
like,
good.
It did not stain my cup.
See?
Like, it was long lasting.
Yeah.
Like, I actually really liked the lipstick. I'm not gonna lie. Well, at least the formula that was used 3 years ago, it's been really good. I'm not gonna lie.
So maybe it's one of those cases you might not hear about it, but she's still making money off of it.
That was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I think it's so stupid that she would even lie and
perfectly honest,
and just be like, honest. And just say that that was her natural body. It's ridiculous, and it's so obvious that it's not. And you know, the whole family is doing stuff like this. It's crazy. So, yeah, like I can't believe it. The fact that her sisters have done it is kind of a direct reflection that she would do it too. So I'm not surprised.
I think the part that I was also like, I guess a little surprising, but not really surprising, was that like I think she was still like a teenager when she got her boobs done. So I'm just like, isn't that kind of young for your mom to be like okay with it?
Right.
Well, maybe that's why she lied, because you know maybe she didn't really get consent or. I don't know.
I think I actually I don't know. I think once you're 18, you could do anything, right?
Mm-hmm. But she was getting it before 18.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really what it was?
I thought that's what you said.
I thought you said
no. I think it was like 19 or something.
Oh, okay, then she was legal.
Yeah.
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 Her mom didn't have to sign off for anything. Mm-hmm. But no, they have to sign. I was thinking about insurance.
I just feel like it's so young. You're still developing. I feel like at 19, you don't know what you're
still changing at 19.
Yeah, you don't know how you're gonna look like grown. You don't know what cup size you're gonna be grown.
Your face is always changing. Is what's crazy too. Like even if you get plastic surgery at 29, 28, in 10 years you're gonna have a new body.
Probably gonna need another tune-up.
Yeah, and I think that's what you do have to do.
And
you have to get tune-up.
That's ongoing. Like you drooping and then. Mm-hmm. That won't look right if you continuously drooping.
Well, that's true.
Because gravity is something. So.
Shout out to gravity.
Shout out to gravity.
The great equalizer. That's true.
You walking around and you like, oh shoot, I gotta do a tune-up, but you holding up your butt cheek. That don't look right if you holding that up in the street.
Would you guys ever get plastic surgery?
I was about to. Let's go.
Would you ever do it?
Okay, so.
Go ahead, Kim.
Would I? Yeah, I would.
All right, explain it to me.
I love that
Tell me why. Tell me why.
I love that answer.
My booty needs, you know what I mean?
Some man is gonna watch you on this episode today and be like, she's so hot. I love all her
she
ass.
Don't need to change
exactly.
Nothing, actually.
My booty. You know, I think we all got something that we would enhance on. Like, what am I enhancing on? What about you?
Me or Caroline?
Either one. Go
Shoot.
Shoot.
I feel like I really wouldn't do anything. Because I feel like it's already a lot of work to take care of this.
Right.
And then sitting through like the recovery time. I pass out any type of needle around me. Talk about a whole surgery and being blue all the time.
That's true.
It is a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm down for all that extra work that comes with that. Plus, how much it must cost to get it done.
Absolutely.
Why aren't they transferring the fat from one place to the next? Oh, that's called the fat transfer. Yes. And then you have the other one.
There's tummy tuck.
Yeah.
I just want
fat
to
transfer.
say, I'm not an expert on it, but I do research. Okay, so they put cement in.
Cement?
Yeah, people have done that.
Guys,
freeze. Cement?
Yeah, they have.
Yo, y'all teaching me mad shit.
We're gonna do this one day, like talk about it. But yeah, they had cement
inside of the body.
Inside the syringe, and they would give you shots of that shit to blow up your ass.
That doesn't sound
but
safe or healthy.
But you know what's so funny? And chemicals. There's other chemicals. Shout out to K Michelle. Your voice is awesome, baby. But
And shout out to Botched because they
Botched.
really show it there on E.
Yes, they remove them. Like, whatever. I think she had bags in her ass. Sorry, I don't want to make it sound like it's horrible, but
Nah, what? This is
Bags
crazy.
and
No,
I
it's
never
really
heard
dangerous.
of cement in the
what's
injection.
it, cellulite or something like that? Them bags.
You mean like the silicone
the
bags?
silicone bags?
Oh, okay.
in
I
their
know.
butts.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
And then people do, but the craziest thing is when they do like injectable silicone.
Yes.
So like it literally swims throughout your body. Like it's not only where it got injected; it goes through the rest of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What about you, Carolyn? You didn't say. Would you do it?
You know what? We need to do this because I would like to have a plastic surgeon one day if we could do it live. Explain to us,
That'd be nice.
like, what's really good
That's
with those type of surgeries. You know,
Yeah.
if you don't do your homework and stop going to these other so-called plastic surgeons, as we lost the young lady from Wilding Out, his wife.
Oh yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
People die from that all the
God
time.
bless
Yeah.
us in
Especially in
heaven.
DR.
Yeah.
But she lost her life, you know. So I would like to know, and I'm curious, what goes into that, you know,
Like what's coming inside
what's
me
coming
right now?
inside. If they was to go to a so-called, because you got some that say, well, I am a plastic surgeon, you're not, and you do it in the basement of a house.
No, that's illegal.
You know, a lot of strippers used to go.
Isn't that Cardi B story?
Yeah, shout out to all the strippers.
I heard about that.
Yeah, like they.
And
went
to be
there.
honest with you, Cardi B's
Yeah.
body looks
Much respect,
poppin'.
but yeah.
I mean, I don't like the surgery look, but
So does that mean you won't do it?
I don't think I would partake in any of that. No.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I like the gym. It makes me
Me too.
feel good,
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
me look good. I love it. And I feel like, with age, if I ever come to a point where I don't like myself, I would just go crazy hard in the gym more.
I see that for you though. Yeah.
Like, yeah. What I would do is, like, I know there's, like, some wood therapies that people do massages.
Yes.
Those are dope. And I
Actually,
think that's awesome.
I saw Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tracy.
I love Tracy Ellis Ross. That's my girl.
Love her.
I love
Shout
her.
out. If you
Her
see
personality
this,
is dope.
we cool. But she did the wood thing.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
saw a
like,
video
what
like
is
that.
she's doing? And my aunt said, no, that's how you built up the muscles and stuff. And come to find out she had. I said, what you doing?
Yeah,
But
good for circulation,
Yeah.
and there's a different type of laser massages alternatives that women do too.
Yeah.
Maybe I would definitely like look into those before I ever went under a knife.
I like that more. I feel like a holistic approach is more like I feel like that should be your first step before going through like a surgical procedure.
Yeah. I mean, I won't do it now, but before I would have.
Girl, you so gung ho. You said I'ma do it today.
I mean,
No,
I'ma do
I
it
loved
tomorrow?
her answer. Like, she was like, yeah, I would. Like, what? Yeah, I would.
Your mom's like, what'd you say, Kim?
I'll be like, shout out to Mama Blue.
I had to take care of someone who underwent that surgery, and
Really?
yeah, and it's a lot.
That post-op, right?
Yeah,
Trying to recover.
It's a lot. The recovery is a lot, especially the fat transfer. Because I'm not sure if it's the fat transfer or the tummy tuck. I think it's the tummy tuck that it requires you to hold on to a ball. It collects all your blood, and you gotta push the blood out. So
I don't know if I want to do all that. But
Yeah.
what was it? She had everything done?
She did a tummy tuck, lipo, and fat transfer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
that
that's a
is.
lot
That's a
to
lot.
recover from.
That's like the mommy makeover.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh yeah, that is what it's called. You're right. You're
And
right.
there's a lot of young ladies who had that. There was
Yeah.
one that had it and I guess she went to the Dominican Republic. She died. She lived in Carl City. Shout out to her family. I don't have your names. But
Aw.
yeah. Mhm.
I tell you, I heard about
Yeah.
that.
So it's like, it's dangerous.
It's super.
It's dangerous.
Super.
Yeah, I feel like I guess that's why you have to do a
But
waiver.
I would like to talk and know the difference. Like if a person decides to, I'm going to do my walking and jogging. But if you could, if a plastic surgeon could tell people out there what to look for,
If it's tummy tuck, whatever.
license.
I
If you go into the surgeon, get a licensed surgeon.
oh, okay.
Like what are the steps you would
Steps
take?
for
Yo,
safety.
listen,
Yeah.
these surgeons be on Instagram making TikToks and posting their shit, the before and afters. It's so crazy. There's so many options for that these days.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's so easily accessible now. All you have to do is take out a loan, take out a care credit card.
Yeah.
You know, it's so easy for people to access Botox, holistic things, the wood therapy, laser, lipo.
Yeah.
It's so easily accessible now.
Yeah.
And people can hurt themselves with that
That's
shit.
what I be scared
Incredible.
of.
That's a crazy
That's
thing.
Beauty
what I'm
could
scared
fucking
of.
kill you.
Beauty could kill
They
you.
say beauty is pain, right? That isn't there a quote like that?
Yeah.
Like pain is beauty and beauty is pain. But beauty can be death.
And I don't want to.
Okay, that's kind of scary.
I want to take it off the ladies real quick. There are men that goes under these things.
Yes, there are.
Kanye West. Shout out Kanye West.
Shout out Kanye.
I always feel that when I watch like an actor who's like maybe like 20 years after like their prime, and I see like their face hasn't changed.
Okay.
And I'm like, but even if you are someone who's an actor and you have pretty good genes, but usually there's something like gravity will take something, right?
Once that face look too tight, I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna be looking
that's a
like
tight
this.
face. I don't know about all that. All right.
That's exactly how I feel about it. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
That's a real tight face. Yo, I be seeing these before and afters on Instagram. I be like, what the fuck? They will shave 15 years off.
Don't pay me no mind as I make my facial expressions because I know there are men. Shout out to the dudes who do this though. No shame, but there are dudes out here that be getting hair transplants and lace fronts. So, but
Not
what?
the lace
They call it
front,
the man weaves, right? That's
Yeah,
what
I
they call
see
it.
though. They put the dreadlocks on, all that.
Yeah, and I'll be looking. I said, "Holy shit!" I'll never forget when I saw it. I couldn't even text y'all fast enough. I said, "What is this? What's going on? Why he got that on his head? Holy shit, he's getting a weave." I didn't even know. I was like, "Wow." So shout out.
Those hair vitamins wasn't working.
No.
Remember Bosley?
Oh yeah.
Fine. Listen, I met someone before that did Bosley. He had the biggest scar I've ever seen in my life in the back of his head.
Yeah,
Wow.
oddly enough, the scar never goes away. Like, but the hair
But
will
the
try
hair
to grow
never
around
comes
it.
back.
No, it doesn't.
That shit don't work.
I will say though, I have a friend who did a hair transplant,
Holy shit.
and like he was pretty much like his hairline started here, and he actually had hair grow.
Okay. You get the hair growing.
Yeah.
So what kind of hair transplant? Did he do Bosley?
I don't think he did Bosley. I think he did somewhere. He said like in Chicago or something.
Oh yeah, they go to those specialists.
yeah.
But he did say that like he did one round and he is gonna do another round. But like there was benefits for him.
Does it get tattooed on? Because I know there's people that do that too.
No, it doesn't get tattooed on. So literally, I think it's to stimulate your hair follicles.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's shots. Headshots?
That shit is painful, but yes, there's shots in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people get alopecia too, and they gotta get Botox.
Yeah.
Listen, we all got something going on with us.
We all want to be beautiful, whatever way it happens. But
know that you're going through pain for beauty.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was pain that brought you into the world. So,
yeah.
Do we expect different? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Look at the girls gotta do too. Like we gotta do Brazilian wax
and all
Brazilian Kim.
Look at what the guys want to know, Kim.
Because she said we do Brazilian. I said, okay, you do it. You do Brazilian.
The gentleman.
I'm sorry. You plead the fifth. I'm sorry.
The gentleman that comes and see me.
It's a surprise. I like that, Kim.
Don't blow up the emails, though, okay?
Oh, but talking about gentlemen, let's talk about this whole Keke Palmer situation.
Girl, what's going on, ladies? I'll let y'all start. Go ahead.
So I heard that Keke Palmer just had a baby. Shout out to Keke Palmer. Shout out to your baby. I don't even know if it's a boy or girl. Do you guys know?
It's a boy.
It is a boy.
It's a boy. All right. So she wore a really beautiful dress.
I thought the dress was cute.
Very
This
beautiful.
was at an Usher concert, right?
Posted it online. She looked amazing. First of all, I fucking love Keke Palmer.
I love her
think
personality. I'm not gonna lie.
Is dope. She's funny. She's smart. She knows how to talk. She's beautiful. She knows how to dress.
Yeah.
So she pulled up in a beautiful dress, and I think he tweeted something along the lines of, "Wow, you're a mom now." Something like that. Like, how are you supposed to be a mom now? The dress was not even that crazy. It was just see-through.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was only because of that. I think it was also because she was hugging up on Usher or something.
But
maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's
with the dress, because the dress, you can see her whole back, and you can see her behind.
Is she still with this guy? Football player, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question because I didn't hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this situation, the issue I had was like, okay, you could feel that way as a man because like that's your woman. Maybe you don't want everyone looking at her. But I just feel like, why did you use your platform for that?
To do that.
Why was that my business?
Yeah. You're letting the whole world know.
Yeah, because now you just go and becoming a woman in my eyes right
now. You're letting the whole world know. But I do have... Keke, I love you, baby. There's a lot of people out here, and I know people like, why you putting it on us? Why you putting it on us, Kim? But a lot of people out here saying that she's using this and branding it. Okay, so
tell me more. Branding it how?
She has T-shirts that says she's the mother. You know, like I'm that mother. You know, and she using her son in her songs. Like shout out to her son because he gave her these extra curves.
I don't know if that's any different from any reality stars, what they do, though.
Okay.
I think...
Okay. Good.
I think that he is 1,000% wrong. I think that you could dress however you want. I don't care if you're a mama. I don't care if you're a grandmama. I don't care. I feel like there's so many different types of woman empowerment.
Right.
There's woman empowerment where, oh, this is sacred, I cover it. There's woman empowerment, well, this is mine, I'm going to show it. You got to flaunt it. There's different types of woman empowerment. So I feel like, yeah, he's on the sacred side and I respect it. But I just feel like if she wants to show off her fashion, show off her new curves, let her do it.
Yeah,
let her do it. And I feel like definitely I agree with Hafiza. The fact that you use your platform to establish whatever you wanted to establish, you just look so corny and whack right now.
Yeah, like I shouldn't have to be on my mic right now talking about you.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that they're trying to say that Keke Palmer is using it and flipping it and making money off of this. So she probably say, oh, dude, you embarrass me out here? Oh, I'm going to show you how it's not embarrassing me.
She owning it as she should.
I'm going to own it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put my son name in it.
Yep.
And I'm going to put my little saying that I say, which, by the way, Keke, trademark it. You know, and which we're going to say, yo, I'm going to make money off of it. Since you want to clown me, I'm going to clown you because I'm going to make money off of what you clowning me for. You understand? And there are people that do that. You know?
I mean, that's literally every reality star.
Right.
Like, I think, if I'm not mistaken,
Candy?
Maybe Candy, but there's also from... I think her name's Lala. Lala Kent. I don't know her name exactly, but like she does that same thing. Like whenever someone says something, I think super like controversial, she brings merch out about it. And like she made a lot of money that way.
Nice. I mean, hey, she probably said, you know what? I'd rather react in this way. I'm going to react and I'm going to make money off of what you did.
And that's us as a consumer purchasing it.
Right.
So, like, it
and
really
we
goes
like
both
it
ways.
because we like, yo, that saying is funny. I'm going to buy it. You know, so. But some people complain about it. They say, well, is she using that for attention? And I'm like, to be honest, just like my sister in the middle said. And like Caroline brought up my sister over there, she brought up some good points. But we all have something in common here in this room. We shouldn't be having to hear this because at the end of the day, I want to come after her man, but that's a private conversation between you and your boo.
Yeah, that shouldn't be us talking about it. That
shouldn't have been, worldwide, everybody knowing, because you caught up in your emotions, because your girl looked like a knockout, all right? And she knows it. She like, yo, I have my baby, I'm going to show off this and that, so she felt good. We cannot tell people how to dress. You understand? That's what she wanted to wear. That's what she wanted to wear.
And I feel like, isn't that how you, like, were attracted to her?
Yeah.
Isn't these things, like, why you chose to have a child with
I
her.
thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so. Because, like, I'm quite sure you saw a couple of see-through shits before, this happened.
Exactly.
And see-through, you know what I said? You know what I said? See-through shits.
That's right.
Sorry.
You said it perfectly. You got it. That's what it is. See-through shit.
See,
That's
see-through
what they
shit.
are.
You want your and you probably saw it in a thong too. And that's how that baby got here. So, like, I don't know why I wish we could get him on here. I'm like, why you was complaining? You know that you saw in this shit. Mm-hmm. You understand? He probably say, well, he would probably come off like, well, that's my boo. That's my wife. I don't want no other man seeing it. Excuse me. She's an entertainer.
She's already public.
She's already public. Duh. You knew what you got yourself into.
Exactly.
So why are we getting emotional again? Like...
I feel like a lot of people say that, like, maybe men feel like once they put a child into someone that it's suddenly like, I don't want to say like they own you, but like maybe their like views get pushed upon you. Yeah.
They get territorial when they have a baby with you. Yeah.
Maybe that's the case. Yeah. But I'm like, you can't really I can't even say the word. You can't basically take control of someone who's already been public consumption forever.
Public, yeah. She got her masses. So what you gonna do?
She does. She got a master's in.
She got not masters.
Masses.
Yeah, like her people. So
she got masters.
Yeah, she got her masters.
If you do, good for you, girl.
There's a couple of celebrities with degrees out here.
Yeah, she does.
Drake went and got his GED.
Really?
Good for him.
Yeah, he got his GED. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Look at Kim blushing.
Yo, Meg Thee Stallion actually just got a BA.
Good for her. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion.
Mary Kay and Ashley, I think they have master's degrees too in fashion or some random shit.
Shout out to Megan. Shout out to Drakey.
Shout out to the Olsens.
Even the Olsens, Fantasia. Shout out to Fantasia. She got a GD. She got a degree. Shout out to all of them that wasn't able to do it at their points in their life. But it just shows that age doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. You went out there and you got your stuff.
But you're also using your platform.
I always wonder, like, where do celebrity children go to school?
Yeah, me too.
Like, I wonder what it's like to be a celebrity child and go to school like that.
I feel like a lot of them go to NYU.
Oh, but I mean, like, even kids. Like, where do they go to elementary
schools?
Oh, they have, like, very private schools that are for, like, oddly enough, like for top tier, like who are super wealthy. There's one in New York actually.
Yeah.
I don't know the name, but like if you're someone who's a doctor and you're a doctor's kid going there, you're actually like the lowest. Like you're not anywhere in the social caliber. Like usually it's like the very rich.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Vanderbilt.
Yeah, like old money.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wouldn't that be considered segregated?
I mean, we could talk about it.
That's a good fucking question, though.
Because they did say that New York schools are segregated, but that's another topic.
Yeah, we'll talk about that because there's a lot to say about that.
Listen,
New York
come
City
to our podcast.
It's a whole episode.
Yes,
that might be 3 episodes.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
fucking killing me. Listen, look back at me like.
Listen.
I know.
A lot of shit.
Listen, I'm gonna need the DOE, the charter schools, the private schools to come definitely on our platform. Yeah. Shout out to my people.
That's hilarious.
Like seriously, like that's gonna be a great one.
Yeah,
I definitely want teachers on board.
We should interview a teacher.
And listen,
oh yeah,
DOE teacher.
You do not have to be on camera. We just hear your pretty voices. It's great.
You can sit right there. Put them right there.
That's true, sis. Like you can have an avatar. You could be an avatar.
There's a lot to talk about. Even like I went to Toronto, I was hearing about like their gender related stuff for like kids in elementary. Like there's a lot to talk about.
Wow.
Yeah, lot of stuff to talk about.
Wow. Wow.
But if you enjoyed this, stay tuned. We got more coming. Smokn Convos.
Smokn Convos, baby. Oh wait! I need to see that again.
Smoke, baby. I don't have to smoke. Sorry, y'all. Shout out to the smoke.
Peace out.
Peace.